Alright, it would appear that I am live. So, hello everyone. This is Batsugun Special. I will be attempting to 4-all it. Let's see how that goes. I play type B because she's cute and she's objectively the best. And that's not even a debate. On both those counts, it's not even a debate. Alright, so the first loop of this is going to be very similar to regular Batsugun. If you don't know what makes Batsugun Special different from Batsugun Original, the main difference is the presence of loops. Specifically, there are 4 of them. Each one adds faster bullets and crazy suicide bullets. Each loop has crazier suicide bullets than the previous. So I'm going to milk these missiles off of these guys here. And I'm not actually doing that for points, because I don't actually care about points in this run, because this is a 1cc run. But rather, I am doing it to fill the experience bar in the bottom. Experience actually means quite a bit in this game. So when that bar fills up in the bottom left, I go to the next power level, which basically improves my damage output. However, not only that, in Special, filling up the experience bar also gives you a shield that allows you to take 1 hit. And if you're already at max power, filling up the shield gives you a bomb, which is a huge deal. So being able to fill up that experience bar quickly is very important. So it's very important to fill that up. There are secret pigs throughout the game that, if you trigger them, they will generate experience for you. And the rate at which they generate experience for you actually goes up as the loops go on. So that's going to be another way in which I'm generating a lot of experience. The first pig will be coming up in a bit. Yeah. First loop's kind of dull because it's very similar to Batsugun Special, except it has even or very similar to Batsugun Original, except it has even slower bullets. The game has 4 bullet speed ranks. Batsugun Original has easy, normal, hard, and hardest. You can go in Batsugun Original and look in the system configuration stuff, and you can see all the rank levels. Batsugun Original is defaulted to normal, whereas Batsugun Special starts on easy. However, with each loop, it ranks up by 1. So by holding down right there, I spawn that pig, and as you can see, as I hover over it, my experience bar fills up. So that's going to be a very important way to generate experience. And as you can see now, I have a little white trail behind me, which basically says I have a shield right now, and I can take 1 hit, and that shield will absorb it. So this boss here, it's not actually that hard, but it's always fun to attempt to do it without bombing, because the second phase of this boss is quite a bully, and it can very easily wall you in such a way that you have to bomb it. But it's always fun to just try. It's no big deal if I have to bomb it, because this game gives you a ton of resources, but it'll be cool if I don't. As you can see, he lays these things down. Nearly got me. And opening here, we're good. Alright, we did without bombing. The real challenge will be, can I do that on loop 2 without bombing? Because loop 2 adds suicide bullets on all those popcorn enemies, which makes it very dense. The brown pigs give me score if I hover over them. Since this is only a 1cc attempt, it doesn't really matter too much. If I was going for score, obviously I'd spend time specifically above the brown pigs so I can get points from them. But in a 1cc attempt, all that really matters are the pink pigs, which give you experience. By the way, holding down when I destroy that little base there spawns the next pink pig, which is going to come up in a bit. that's a good hit. Nice hit. Whatever. Doesn't really matter that I took a hit there, because my shield was just about to recharge. And that's a lot of how this game works. It's more or less a back and forth of playing the game super safe and playing it super risky. When you have your shield, you do some crazy stuff that you wouldn't do otherwise, and when you don't, you like bomb any bullet that comes within like a 20-mile radius of you. Fun fact, the Loop 1 version of this boss is actually the hardest version of this boss. Because in later loops, the pink pig will generate so many bombs for you that you can have max bombs and still bomb spam this guy and still max bombs at the end. Which max bombs is 7. So if you have more than 7 bombs, why am I doing this? If you have more than 7 bombs, you may as well just leave them floating around. So in Loop 2 and 3, the third stage boss is really easy, because you can just bomb spam the entire thing. Which, actually, one thing I should mention about the loops is each loop drops a stage. So the game is 5 stages, however the full 4 loops is only 14 stages. Loop 2 drops stage 1, Loop 3 drops stage 2, and Loop 4 drops stage 3. Why am I being a dumbass? I love it. Doesn't matter, I have a shield. You can do whatever you want on Loop 1, it's okay. Literally impossible to lose on Loop 1. But I am going to focus now, because I do have a while to go until I recharge my shield, and I don't want to do anything colossally stupid. So if these planes, it's actually pretty important to end killing the plane on the side that gives you more space. You can see it's slightly off to the right there. That's important on loops, because eventually your suicide bullets will start going so fast that if you aren't on the right side when you kill the plane, you'll just get walled by suicide bullets, and there's nothing you can do. But on Loop 1 it doesn't matter, because nothing matters on Loop 1. Loop 1 is, if you want a free arcade clear, just go for a 1 loop clear Batsugun special. It's super free. I did it on the first credit I've ever played of this game. I got a 1-all. It's really, really easy. This mid-boss here is a bit of a scumbag. He's not too bad on Loop 1, but on Loop 2, his bullets, or Loop 2 and beyond, his bullets fire really fast, and his little side guns shoot suicide bullets, which can very easily wall you. So you have to be really cautious of that mid-boss in the loops. I usually just bomb him in the loops, because I'd rather not risk doing something stupid. Shield's coming back soon, which is good. Alright, this plane rush bit coming up here, it's a bit tricky. You have to really get the timing for this down. And on Loop 2 and beyond, you want to hover over the sprites of the planes as you kill them, because they'll spawn suicide bullets, but if you're right over top of them, they won't. And if you let the suicide bullets spawn in that section, you're basically dead. Alright, we're coming up to Jupiter, which is everyone's favorite boss. If I was playing this with squad, I'd be spending an extra 2.5 minutes on this boss per loop. Be happy I'm not doing that. This boss has a really weird milking strat that gives you a ton of points, but I'm not going to do it. partially because it sucks, and partially because there is an official rule against milking. Mostly because it sucks. So if you're actually slightly off center of those turrets there, they will never hit you. I like to use the little red notches on the UI bit on the bottom. Basically, if you're hovering over those red notches, then you're not going to get hit. This section could be tricky, especially on the loops. It's very easy to get sideswiped by those missiles because you don't have the sidewards shot to get them, which is why I do like a bit of a downwards motion before I dodge through. That's to snag any missiles that are acting up. These things don't have hitboxes, so you just hover over them and win. Alright, so now you just sit here. So you do some dumb stuff if you want to milk this boss. I'm gonna do lazy strats that allow me to only use two bombs, which is basically just back and forth through this until the center part destroys and then bomb spam it. It's really easy. It's the exact same on every loop, so it's like free as hell. And now you just bomb spam. Alright, trick here, stage 5, just hold down left if you're at full power. The bullets will just go around you in every single loop. It's pretty cool. And by holding down left, you also spawn these pigs up here. Which, because there are 2 of them, you get double the experience. It's really good. Alright, so this section here has some turrets on the side. However, so long as their sprite isn't fully on the screen, they actually won't shoot at you at all. So long as you're around the middle third of the screen or so, you're safe from the turrets on the side. Which just gives you some security. You still have to worry about these popcorn dudes, though. But they're not too hard. You just tap dodge and win. Alright. I'm gonna do the beginning of this tram setup here. If you know Batsugun, you know what the tram setup is. The reason I'm doing it is because setting up the beginning of it actually skips a wave of enemies that can be kind of annoying. And I actually find it, since I'm used to playing this game for score, I find it easier to deal with the tram setup than to actually deal with the wave of enemies that I don't know the pattern for. But I am going to kill the tram halfway through. Once you kill both of those mech walkers, the tram will stop. If you keep the tram alive to the end, you get 3 million points, which is why it's a scoring strat. But I'm not doing that, because this isn't a scoring run. Scoring is for chumps. This section coming up here, for each of the little enemies you bomb here, you get 60,000 points, but I'm not going to do that because it wastes bombs. We're just letting you in on the hot scoring tech. If you ever want to play this game for score, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, Jack, the trams are essential for, if you want to counter-stop the game, it's 100% essential to get the trams. If you miss one, you can still get a counter-stop if you do everything else really well, but ideally you want to get them all. And if you miss two, it's like you're out of luck. Have fun with like your 97 million or whatever you're going to end up getting. a really complicated strat where you can go over those guys, but since you have a bomb, if you have a bomb, you don't really need to do it. It's pretty cool to show off, so I might do it if I'm low on bombs sometime. And now we're entering Ground with the Galaxy, which is the final boss of the game, but since this is only the first loop, you're going to see him 4 times. I'm going to use this bomb here just because I can. The bombs that are on screen disappear after a while, so if you don't use them and you have 7 bombs, you're more or less just wasting it. So if you know it's going to disappear soon, just use a bomb because there's no reason not to. Also, I really like the music in this boss. How did I already spawn the final phase? I mean, it worked out, but that's weird. I must have been aiming a lot more in the center than I thought. Alright, that's 1 loop. And so the next loop's going to be missing stage 1, and we're going to start right on stage 2, and you're going to be noticing a pretty big difference as soon as it starts. Or a bit after it starts, in like 5 seconds. Here come the differences. So every enemy you kill will spawn a line of suicide bullets aimed sort of at you. It's important to note they're not aimed exactly at you. They can only fire on very specific angles, which means that very often the side of the screen is safe. So if you're like, oh, block, when in doubt, go to the side of the screen, and chances are it'll be cool. A lot of dodging suicide bullets in this game is basically improv. You gotta follow your heart, read the bullets, and see what happens. Also, fun fact, on Loop 2, the pink pigs give you so much experience so fast that the rate at which you get experience is faster than iframes. So you literally can't die if you're hovering over a pig in Loop 2 and beyond. Yeah, and in each loop, those suicide bullets are gonna get a lot worse. Those were just baby suicide bullets. Also, this guy just spams suicide bullets once you exit his first phase, and so you have to go all the way around. Alright, let's see if we can be cool and do this guy without bombing, just to have fun. As you can see, every one of those popcorn spawns suicide bullets, so you gotta weave. Got him. Okay, that's sick. Nice. Cool. The hitbox in this game is very small, if you can't tell. It's smaller than Batsugun Originals. I think the closest comparison is like to say Batsugun Originals is similar to the size of Donpachi's hitbox, whereas Batsugun Specials is similar in size to Donpachi's. That's the closest analogy I can make to the size of the hitbox in comparison. Stage 3 of the loops is pretty tough, just because these tanks coming from the side rather than the top, which means they're gonna be like nearly point-blank sniping you with revenge bullets. So you gotta watch yourself. It's especially bad in Loop 3. In Loop 2 it's not too tough. The only reason I'm hovering over these pigs is because I can. There's no reason not to, but there's also no reason to. It's just fun, and I like seeing the pigs dance. So in this section here, you actually get more bombs if you just quickly bomb spam those guys and just chill out with the pig, than you would get if you actually, like, save your bomb there. And as you can see, I have like 1 billion bombs here, which means that this boss is a joke. I think I saw someone asking what stick I'm using. I'm using a Saimitsu. LS46 in my like jury rig wooden box of a stick. It's bootleg as hell. Regular Batsugun does not give bombs when you level up, like Batsugun Special does. And also, regular Batsugun doesn't have pink pigs, so you can't get those bombs at all. Batsugun Special just shits resources at you. It's what makes this game really approachable, because like this game's not super easy. It's not like crazy hard, but it's nothing to like joke at. But because it gives you so many resources, like the shield and the all the bombs, it's very easy to approach. So if you're looking at for a shmup to like get you into shmups, to ease you in gently, not in like a hey it's super easy way, but in a hey it's kind of forgiving way, play this. Anyways, I lost my shield back there, so I'm gonna actually be focusing a bit here, so say goodbye to like any sort of detailed commentary until my shield comes back. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to save that bomb for the mid-boss, the one that's floating around right now. Shout out to that magical hitbox dodge there. Fuck, I didn't do a second one. Okay. Gotta be safe again. That's what this game's all about. Be dangerous, then be safe. You're only allowed to have fun in short bursts. Any other sort of fun is strictly forbidden in this game. This section of the two sets of planes coming down is crazy hard in loops, so I don't even bother trying to dodge them, because it's really, really stupid. And now I gotta hover over the sprites on these guys to ensure that I cancel out the suicide bullets, which means timing here is very important. But I played this game a lot, so I kind of have the timing down, but that takes a while to get used to. That's a dumb waste of a bomb. Alright, should be getting my shield back any second now, so that's good. And as again, if you're hovering over the red notches at the bottom part of the screen, you basically can't get hit here. So the only part you have to really be worried about is when you cross over that you don't get smashed by those green bullets. Especially in Loop 4, because in Loop 4 those green bullets fire ridiculously fast. That you basically have to be out of their way by the time that you fire, or you're gonna get destroyed. Alright, let's see if I can do some cool dodges here, because it's always fun to try. I'll bomb it if I lose my shield. But so long as I have my shield, I'm gonna Be doing some risky stuff. Nice. Cool. That's a lot of fun. It's probably one of the funnest parts of the game, is trying to dodge that section of the loops, just for the sake of doing it. Because there's not too much risk as long as you have your shield, and it feels good. Hands are getting really cold. I should probably close my window sometime soon. I'll do it at the end of this loop when I have time. Window's right beside me, so it's gonna take long. Alright, and again, since I'm at full power, just hold down left, and the bullets will just go around my hitbox. Every loop works perfectly. Good old God strat. This segment here can be really tricky, but luckily it gives you a ton of bombs. Unfortunately, the lifespan of the bombs on screen means they only last until the end of this segment, so it's important to either use them or at least pick them up. That's not too tough. You just gotta remember that you are able to bomb there as much as you want, basically. Not as much as you want, but you are able to bomb a lot. Setting this up is a bit trickier in the loops, because you can get owned by suicide bullets. Cool. A lot of people find this section of the game really tough. It's all about finding a route that's comfortable for you. There's like 5 different routes you can do through this area, and they all fundamentally work. It's all about which one just feels right for you. Incidentally, this is the one that feels right for me. Yeah, this game's all about the hype dodges, since your hitbox is so small. You always do stuff that makes you feel really cool, which is always a satisfying feeling. It's not cool because you're actually good at shmups, it's just cool because the hitbox is so small it makes you feel like you're good at shmups. The ultimate deception. I usually have to bomb this section, because it can be kind of nasty. We're good. Nice. May as well use this bomb, because it was going to go away soon. This part's easy. Just left, right, left, right. Ha! Yeah, I said it's easy, and then I just do dumb shit. That seems about right. That's about me with this game. It's unfortunate that I don't think that bomb's gonna last until the boss. It's gonna be close. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Alright, we're good. being able to destroy those things at the top, because they're hard to get because they're behind so many other things, so being able to destroy them right off the bat with a bomb actually means quite a bit. Anyways, I do want to be really safe here, because I have no shield. So as soon as things get kind of scary, we're entering Bomb City. Population me. Yeah, whatever. It works. Alright, I'm very likely to die in the first stage of Loop 3. Because you're low on bombs, because you just did the boss, and you have to make it halfway through the stage before you can generate your bombs back. And I'm already wasting bombs. Okay, good start, let's go. Hell yeah. Love it. If I play my cards right, I should be good, but there's a very high chance I won't play my cards right. In terms of stages I die on, this is probably like my most likely stage to die. It's so easy. It's like the one stage where you're not actually good on resources, but we did it easy. Hell yeah. Let's make these pigs party for a bit. And yeah, as you can see on Loop 3, the suicide bullets are pretty big, and they spread out in a pretty nasty manner. A lot of people say Loop 3 is the hardest loop. I kind of disagree, because I have a lot of trouble with Loop 4, but I can see why. Because it's very easy to just get really sniped. Yeah, depending on your outlook on life, Loop 3 can be harder than Loop 4. Loop 4, the bullets aren't as fast, but they require more like micro-dodging than Loop 3. So depending on what you're good at, shmups make a difference for whatever one you find easier. Yeah, that's why the stage 3 boss is really easy on the loops, because you can just get a million bombs. For this section of the game, I have a very defined route of how I do things, just because it could be very easy to mess up, so it's good to have a route for this segment of the game. And I've already messed it up, but luckily my shield was right about to recharge, so it didn't really matter too much. I'm a bit low here. Am I going to be good in dodging the bullets? Yeah, that's fine enough. I'm going to be doing a lot less commentary from this point on, because the game actually gets pretty tricky. And I'd rather focus on 1cc in the game than providing the hottest commentary experience. Loop 3 is harder because the bullets are faster, and it depends on your perspective. Loop 3, the bullets are fast, but pretty direct. Loop 4, the bullets are slow, but are very spread out. So Loop 4, you have to do a lot of micro-dodging, but Loop 3, it's very easy to get walled by these giant, super fast bullets. The suicide bullets on these enemies can be a real big pain, the guys that shoot the purple lasers down. So whenever they appear, I generally just kill one of them and then stop shooting. Waste that! Oh my god, I did that like a tiny bit too early. What a joke. Whatever, no consequences for it. That's the nice thing about this game. It lets you mess up occasionally and still let you be happy. This is not max rank. Max rank is loop 4, where the bullet speed is at its maximum. When I talk about loop 4 having slower bullets, I mean suicide bullets. The main bullets that get fired are faster in loop 4. There are 4 bullet speed ranks, and each loop ups it by 1. Again, the strat of just hanging around by those red notches holds true, and you just have to worry about when you cross over. And all the suicide bullets will go around you. It's a very handy strat for clearing this part out quickly and easily without pain. Okay, let's see if I can do some cool dodges here. Always fun to try. Hell yeah, pretty sick. I forgot I was supposed to close my window, and now my hands are like frigid. Frozen solid. I don't know why I bombed there. You don't have to. My mind got spooked, and my body followed, I guess. Wasted me to pick up that bomb. Doesn't matter, I have enough of them. We'll bomb spam this entire section. I killed these guys point blank because they're a pain if they spawn suicide bullets. Same with those front turrets there. Pro strat, just one bomb sets up the whole thing perfect. And again, the reason I do this is to skip a wave of enemies that, since I never actually play this game for survival, I've never learned how to deal with. I'm not on the wrong side of things. Or I'm on the wrong side of things. I'm not on the right side of things. Jesus Christ. Not on the right side of speaking, that's for sure. Fuck me. This section's really hard to do without bombing once you hit loop 3. But I try my best, hope things work out. One bomb isn't too bad. Be all the way there, but it worked out. Jesus Christ. That worked. If it looks stupid and it works, it isn't stupid. Alright. I'm gonna try doing this for the extra bomb. Nice. It's not too hard, but if you mess it up, it's really annoying. And now I have a free bomb here to use whenever I want. And by use whenever I want, I mean use it at the very beginning so I can kill these stupid back turrets. Oh, shit! Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. That is the worst feeling. Bombing the second you lose your shield. It hurts. It hurts your soul. I'm gonna be super safe. Rip. Whatever. Whatever. That's life. Life doesn't always work out. It is a pain here because since I died, my power went down, which means I no longer have my homing attack. The homing attack doesn't do much damage, but it helps a lot for just little things. So it's nice to have. Like, coming up here, this part's way easier if you have your homing attack. But it still worked out. And if I pick that up, I'll be back at full power, but it seems to not want to be in my general vicinity. There we go. Left. So yeah, you can see the bullets in Loop 4 are very wide, but also slow. Like, very wide in their positioning, which means you have to do a lot of very minute dodging. I personally find it harder than Loop 3. A lot of people disagree. It depends what you're good at. guy's a scumbag through and through, Luke 4. Because he fires a lot of suicide bullets. Look at all of them. The worst part are these ones. There we go. Sometimes those bullets can just decide they want to spawn on top of you, and there's not too much you can do about it. Oh, that's a dumb hit. Damn, dude. Whatever. Safety first. Safety first. Again, how you time this is very important. If you're just off by a little bit, you'll spawn suicide bullets. Ooh, that's a dumb way to die. Love it. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's not too big of a deal. We have a ton of lives since we did Luke's 1 through 3 very well. But dying always feels bad. Alright, let's see if we can do some more cool dodges coming up. Nope, okay. Now that I don't have my shield, whenever something looks scary, I'm just gonna bomb it. I'm a dumbass. Grade A fucking dumbass. Of the highest goddamn caliber. Jesus Christ, whatever. So cool. Almost didn't spawn those pigs. Would have never forgiven myself if I didn't spawn the pigs. Yeah, this is the final stage of the game. So we have 3 lives, so we're basically in the clear, unless I become catastrophically stupid. It's happened before, it can happen again. Yeah, Bluedy's right on that. All I have to do is bomb, but I usually just let my pride get in the way because I want to be cool and dodge, and that's 90% of my deaths in this game. It's me like, yeah, I don't want to just bomb it and take the easy way out. I want to be cool as shit. And then I realize that I'm like a fucking chump. I'm just gonna bomb most of this, because no reason not to. And I probably should, because I have the bombs too. So I more or less have enough bombs to bomb spam the entire rest of the game, which is good. I got my shield back, which is also very, very good. Alright, let's do this one more time for fun. Over and under. Cool. I love it when the last bullet on the screen hits you. Whatever. Again, I have enough bombs to just cheese this guy. Whatever. It's a 4-all. GG. 1 CC. Or like 4 1 Cs in a row, depending on how you wanna look at it. And that is Batsugun Special. I finally caught. I have come to avenge the death of my brother. I can't stand this. Child, you're going to regret this. What a beautiful ending. This game actually has 15 endings, one for each character and one for every possible combination of characters in like 2-player mode. And then we get this snug credit sequence. Shout out to Ikeda and Neba. Joker June, who, if you didn't know, actually very recently released a Batsugun manga that is pretty neat that I should probably buy sometime. Anyways, that is Batsugun Special. I hope you enjoyed. I made a big mistake of not checking what was next, but I'm sure it's a really good game played by a really cool dude, so you should stay and keep watching it. And that is all. Thank you for watching.